Hello everybody, back again for another video. This one is the second one, I guess you could say, in the ones I'm doing on through the alphabet. This one's going to be through my country records. We'll go through the alphabet. I don't have every letter, but I have most. I think I'm like six letters shy. But anyway, we'll go through them as far as we can get anyway. So let's start off here. Of course, A, Alabama. Great record. Great group of songs on there. Any country, anybody likes country, it's a good base for that 80s country. B, of course, we got to go Garth Brooks. Another great record. This is out of the box set that came out last year. But no fences. Excellent record. C, I could have went a couple of different ways with C. But on this one I decided, I know a lot of people would show Johnny Cash or somebody like that. I'm going to go with the one that I have the most records of. And that's this man, Glen Campbell. Really, really like his music, his singing, his tone of his voice, his guitar playing, just all around. I like his music. He does a great job. Like this one, Galveston. A lot of hits. This one has Galveston. If This Is Love. Oh, there was another one on here, I thought. Oh, well. Anyway, Galveston, Glen Campbell. D, had to go this one. John Denver. Back Home Again. Gatefold. Great hits on here. Back Home Again. Thank God I'm a Country Boy was a big hit. Annie's Song was big. Eclipse. I was thinking there was another one on that one too. But anyway, those were the big ones off of there. You can see those. John Denver. Great musician, died way too early. E, Exile. They kind of started out as a pop band and then transitioned into the country. This one was more of the pop side of it. Had the big hit, Kiss You All Over, was on this one. Exile. F, kind of fudged the line here a little bit. Going Flying Burrito Brothers. Kind of a country rock, but can't go wrong with the Flying Burrito Brothers. Great songs on here. Cover of Devil in Disguise. Has the Orange Blossom Special, which is pure real country. Ain't that a lot of love? Anyway, let's see right there. Song tracks. Flying Burrito Brothers. This is kind of neat because it's kind of got the history of on that picture right there of the band through the years. Bernie Leadon, who ended up being with the Eagles. Of course, Graham Parsons. Chris Hillman. Just all Michael Clark. A lot of great musicians came through that band. G, Larry Gatlin and the Gatlin Brothers. This was one of my first country records that I ever owned. May not be the first, but it was one of the first. Great music. It's the greatest hits. A lot of good songs on here. Broken Lady, Sweet Becky Walker, I Just Wish You Were Someone I Love, I Don't Want to Cry, Bitter They Are, Harder They Fall, Statues Without Hearts, Love Is Just a Game. All good. There's a list of the songs. And they're my local boys. They're from Odessa, which is just 20 miles from here. So, and H, I struggled on this one. Matter of fact, I'm going to show you two of them. Of course, I had to go with Merle Haggard. Love Merle. If you want a record that just says country, right here, Merle Haggard. Can't go wrong with this one. Okie from Muskogee, recorded live in Muskogee, Oklahoma. But great songs. Mama Tried, Silver Wings, Swinging Doors, Lonesome Fugitive, Sing Me Back Home, Branded Man, Working Man Blues, White Line Fever, Okie from Muskogee. Just a bunch of great songs right there. But my other H I had to go with, because I spin this a lot growing up, Johnny Horton. I grew up listening to my dad's Johnny Horton 45s. And all of these songs were basically, he had the 45s to nearly every one of these. But great songs. Battle of New Orleans, Sink the Bismarck, Springtime in Alaska, Whispering Pines, North to Alaska, Johnny Reb, Jim Bridger, All for the Love of a Girl. Just great. Another great. So that's an added honorable mention. I kind of went to the folk side with this one. Country and folk. Burl Ives. Can't get any more folk than Burl Ives, I think. John Henry, On Top of Old Smoky, Sweet Betsy from Pike, Cowboy's Lament, Buckeye Jim. Just great folk. If you like pure old folk music, right there. Jay, of course, had to go the Judds. Greatest hits. Had the privilege of seeing them way back when, about the time this came out, probably. No, probably a little earlier than this. Great concert. Why Not Me? Rocking with the Rhythm of the Rain. Mama, He's Crazy. Grandpa, Tell Me About the Good Old Days. Have Mercy. Girls Night Out. Love Is Alive. I don't know if you can get that, but anyway. Jay the Judds. Of course, with K, I had to go Allison Krauss. My favorite all-time country female singer, I think. I know that's saying a lot, considering there's a lot of big ones out there. But seen her in concert twice. And loved it both times. The first time I liked it more because she had more of her bluegrass stuff the first time we saw her. Second time was more of their kind of the streamlined, more of a country deal. But naturally, it was for this record, Windy City's second time. So anyway, Allison Krauss. L, of course, we have to go Loretta Lynn. Had the privilege of getting to see her about, 6 years ago. Great concert. Still had a beautiful voice. There's a list of the songs. Just a great, you want to talk about pure country female vocals right there. Of course, big ones. You Ain't Woman Enough. Don't Come Home a Drinking. Blue Kentucky Girl. The Home You're Tearing Down. Great. Anyway, pure country. And of course, this was probably one of my first country records. Reba McEntire, whoever's in New England, loved when she came out. This was one of her early records. Can't Stop Now, Whoever's in New England, Little Rock. But great. If you're not familiar with her early stuff, it's just as good as her later stuff that became real big. But Reba McEntire. Of course, we're going to go with Willie Nelson, Shotgun Willie. I mean, I don't know what to say about this record. Everybody knows about this record, if you're into country at all. Of course, has the big Whiskey River, big song off of here. You Look Like the Devil was pretty big for him. But Shotgun Willie and Whiskey River. Whiskey River, the big one. N and then O. Of course, we're going to go Buck Owens. Sings Harlan Howard's. I have several Buck Owens, and I just like the cover of that one. I just think that's a cool country look record right there. I'm trying to think what songs are the big ones off here. Heartache by the Number. Let's Agree to Disagree. Probably the biggest ones off of there. Buck Owens. P, of course, Dolly Parton. The great Dolly Parton. Great cover of REO Speedwagon's Time for Me to Fly on here. She does a very good job of that. Kind of surprised me. I didn't realize it was on this record, and I just thought that was the name. I figured it's a different song, but no, it's actually the one, the REO Speedwagon song. Very good. Where's the other one? Oh, Why'd You Come In Here Looking Like That? That was the big hit off of here. P, Dolly Parton. No Q's. Don't have any Q's. R, of course you knew I was going to show Marty Robbins. I always show gunfighter ballads and trail songs, so I thought I'd show his second one to that one. Return of the Gunfighter. Typical that cowboy songs of the Old West. Great stuff. S, of course, we got to go George Strait. If you know George Strait by name, but you don't really know much of his music, this is a great record. Greatest Hits Volume 2. It's a great record to get to know him and that George Strait music. Every song on here is great, but it had Does Fort Worth Ever Cross Your Mind? The Cowboy Rides Away, The Fireman, The Chair, You're Something Special to Me, Nobody in His Right Mind Would Have Left Her, It Ain't Cool to Be Crazy About You, Oceanfront Property, All My Exes Live in Texas, and Am I Blue? But Great George Strait greatest hits. T. Randy Travis, Storms of Life. This was probably, this one and the Reba McEntire I got about the same time. Great Randy Travis. On the Other Hand was a big one. Digging Up Bones. I think those were the two big ones off of here. Yeah, those were the two big ones. But Randy Travis, and I like that cover. That's just a neat looking cover, I think. Don't have any U's or V's, but I do have a W. Gene Watson, the best of Gene Watson. Again, if you're not familiar, this is just some good old classic country. My favorite song of his, Love in the Hot Afternoon. Let's see. Because You Believed in Me. Paper Rosie. That's my second favorite. Very good song. If I'm a Fool for Leaving. John's Back in Town. Gene Watson. And I don't have an X, Y, or Z. But anyway, that's a quick run through of my country. I hope you enjoyed it. All of those are very good records to try. I'll be back doing a jazz one. Probably tomorrow or the next day. But I'll be doing one for my jazz records also. So, hope you enjoyed. Appreciate your comments. Always try to respond back to them. I've been enjoying your videos. Trying to get caught up. I'm falling behind again. Work has kind of picked up for me and gotten busy again, so it's kind of hit and miss on how much I get to spend watching videos anymore again. So, but trying to stay in there. If I haven't made a comment, there's a lot of them I'm watching, but I just watch and then get off. And a lot of times I'll have them playing in the background as I'm driving down the road. So, anyway, enjoy them. Y'all keep up. Be safe. And all else, keep them spinning. See you next time.